All right, Josh, who is up next to kick off the second hour?
We're sticking here in Orlando, going back in time to 1973 to talk to Mike. Go ahead, Mike. Hey there, Mike.
Hey, guys. Thanks for... Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. How you guys doing today?
We're doing great, Mike. I got an oldie. I love it. What you got going on with it?
Hey, I was just about to say, Larry, I don't know. I might stump you on this one, but we'll see.
Right.
I got a 73. I got a 73 Chevy C10 half-ton pickup. It's got the original 250 cubic inch engine, inline six. A couple of weeks ago, I went out and started it. It started up, and I shut it down. I went back to start it again, and it wouldn't crank. And so I pulled the distributor cap off. Someone had changed out. Before I purchased this truck a couple of years ago, someone had already changed out the original distributor and put an HEI distributor in it.
Okay.
And so when I pulled the cap off, the button, the tab on the rotor, it was broken and had a bad spot in the cap. So I replaced the cap and the rotor, and I can't get it to do anything now. It just turns over. That's all it was. It's fine because I checked the fine, but it won't do anything. It won't even try to turn over. It won't even try to start, rather.
All right. Now, you got spark at the plugs, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you got spark at the plugs, and have you tried maybe just adding a little bit of gas down the carburetor or anything?
Yes, I've done that as well, and it's got an old one-barrel Rochester on it, and it needs to be rebuilt.
And it still wouldn't do anything if you added a little fuel to it?
No.
Okay. Well, Mike, there is the possibility that it could have jumped time. And if that's the case, of course, it's not going to want to start up on you. But on that one there, I think it's got a timing chain. I believe it does on that old 250. If the timing chain got real loose and it jumped time, then your distributor and the whole engine would be out of whack. You wouldn't have you wouldn't have enough compression to start the motor. Now, let me ask you this: if you take the cap off and you have somebody crank the engine, do you see the rotor actually turning?
I've yet to try that. I'll have to get my wife out to do that, and I've yet to try that.
All right, you're going to need to do that. Now, I'm going to tell you, a lot of times, some of those older engines, if that's the original engine, some of those timing chain and gears back then, the actual cam gear, the camshaft gear that the chain will go around, was made out of a fiber material as opposed to steel. The replacements were steel, but that fiber gear would lose its teeth over a period of time. Then what would happen is, it would, the actual chain would just start slipping on the gear itself. It wouldn't turn the camshaft any longer. So that could be an issue. Now, what I will tell you to do, I don't know if you're able to do this or not, but I would take out the number one spark plug, put your thumb over the spark plug hole, if you can reach it down there, your finger or whatever, and have somebody bump the engine over until you feel the compression come out of number one, with that spark plug out. You'll feel the pressure. It'll blow your thumb out of the hole a little bit. And then when you feel that, kind of look over at the distributor and see where the rotor's actually pointing. See if it's pointing to number one on the distributor cap itself. Now, when you start bumping it over to get it up on number one and you feel that compression coming up, you should be able to look at the harmonic balancer on the front of the crankshaft and see if it's coming up and getting a line with. You want to look at the line on the harmonic balancer and align that up with your timing markets on the timing cover. But you want to make sure it's on compression stroke, and the only way you're going to know that is to have your thumb over that spark plug hole with the spark plug removed. But have somebody just keep bumping the key over until you feel compression. Now, if you don't feel any compression, I guarantee you the timing chain's gone. You see what I'm saying? That because you won't be able to encapsulate the compression because the valve timing would be off so far. But your problem very well could be in that timing chain. But let's see if you can't put it up there on top dead center and find a compression on it and get the timing mark lined up and see where that rotor's pointing. If it's not pointing at number 1, then we know we've got a problem with that timing chain, Mike. I appreciate your call, and I wish you the best of luck with this, buddy. Hi, folks. Larry Perry here. For automotive information, maybe you got automotive questions on cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. Maybe you're thinking about maybe purchasing a used vehicle, and maybe you just want my opinion. Tune in to the Magic Mechanic radio show every Saturday, 3 to 5 p.m. on wdbo.com. Also, tune in to our Magic Mechanic YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe. And we'll all get together, maybe fix a few cars while we're at it.